The final round of the 2023 World Endurance Championship is here, with just the 8 hours of Bahrain separating us from finding out who will be this year's world champions. It's been an incredible season of racing in hypercar, and 4 cars still have a mathematical shot of winning the Drivers' World Championship, both Toyotas and both Ferraris. Toyota number 8 arrives in the championship lead after a consistent season where they won at Portimao and have only finished outside of the top 2 once, when they were 6th at Monza. Sebastian Buemi, Brendan Hartley and Ryo Hirakawa only need to finish in the top 2 once again to seal the title, and that becomes top 3 if they take pole position, which they managed last year. Their big rival is the sister car, with the number 7 just 15 points behind and very much the car in form, having won the last 2 races. Mike Conway, Kamui Kobayashi and Jose Maria Lopez won here last year, and will likely need a repeat performance, with them needing to get at least 1 car between themselves and their teammates, something that has only happened once this year at Monza. As with every race bar Le Mans, Toyota enter Bahrain as the pre-event favourites, but as we saw at Fuji, the gap is closing and their competition will be closer than ever before. Both Ferraris head to Bahrain in a must-win situation, with number 51 31 points behind and number 50 36 points back. Not only do they need to win the race, but they'll also need some bad luck to befall the Toyotas, with the 8 car out of the top 7, even if the 51 wins the race and takes pole position. Ferrari certainly aren't speaking up their title hopes, with predictions of a challenging weekend, but it's never over until it's over. As an 8-hour race, Bahrain awards 1.5 times regular points, meaning 38 for the win, 27 for second, 23 for third, and so forth. We still have 8 other hypercars in the field to talk about, who'll be looking to upset the title fight and take their first WEC victory. Porsche Penske Motorsport had their best performance of the season last time out at Fuji, and have been blessed by a platform BOP change which has made them 7 kilograms lighter. Porsche's WEC team have underdelivered compared to the IMSA side of the programme so far this year, and a win would go a big way to make up that difference. Cadillac have had a difficult time of things after Le Mans, but will be looking to rebound on a track which on paper should suit the V-Series R. Bahrain is notoriously hard on tyres, and Cadillac have proven better than most at tyre saving so far this year, as well as also benefiting from the 7kg platform BOP. The unlikely winner of these BOP changes is the 7 crew. The quicker the LMDH cars, the more likely they'll be able to split the Toyotas. Peugeot Total Energies are arriving at the venue they had their most competitive run of 2022, looking to bounce back after struggling at Fuji. Big changes are expected at Peugeot for next year, so this could be a case of limiting their losses and getting to the season's end, but you can't rule them out of a decent run due to the similarities between here and Portimao, where they had their best pre-Le Mans run of the year. In sad news, this will also be the last time we see that stunning white livery, unless there's a change of... Hertz Team Jota have started race week with driver news, as Antonio Felix da Costa has confirmed he won't be returning to the WEC next season, as he concentrates on Porsche's Formula E programme. Jota are already confirmed as the Endurance Trophy for Hypercar teams winners this year, and will be looking to end the season on a high by again matching the Works team, something they failed to do last time out. Proton Competition arrive here coming off the back of a podium finish at Petit Le Mans, the first for a customer car in this current era, and they'll be looking to build off that this weekend. One concern is Gianmaria Bruni had to miss the ELMS Grand Finale to rest a back injury, but hopefully Jimmy is back to full fitness this weekend. And it's an important weekend for Floyd Van Wall Racing Team, who have one final shot at putting together a reliable run this year. although given how much they struggled in the heat at Monza, the daytime temperatures are unlikely to suit their Van der Waals 680. A Super GT clash means João Paulo de Oliveira is absent this weekend, and they've brought in Ryan Briscoe in his place. A very smart hire in my opinion, as Briscoe can offer feedback on how the Van Wall compares to the other non-hybrid hypercar, and therefore Van Wall's best reference point, the Glickenhaus. Glickenhaus, if anyone's wondering, are again absent this weekend, and have also confirmed they won't enter in 2024. The Bahrain International Circuit is one of the best modern circuits in the world, with a mix of back-to-back-to-back overtaking zones and high, medium and low speed corners. This is the 12th time it's hosted the WEC, and the 8th time it's been the finale. The race starts in the day and transitions into the night, but what makes it different to other day-to-night races such as Petit Le Mans is a lower emphasis on setting up to be quick specifically at night, due to the smaller temperature difference between day and night, and smaller likelihood of a safety car eradicating any daytime losses. Whilst all eyes will be on Hypercar, the final WEC LMP2 title is also up for grabs with 3 cars still in contention. Team WRT enters the overwhelming favourite to win their second title, with the 41 crew of Rui Andrade, Louis Delatraz and Robert Kubica. 33 points clear after winning last time out at Fuji. This means that all their rivals are in a must-win position, and even then 8th place will be enough for the 41 crew, and they haven't finished lower than 5th all season. WRT also have an impeccable record at Bahrain, with 3 starts and 3 wins. The 2 cars who stand a chance of taking the title off WRT are into Europol competition, and United Autosport's number 22 entry, who was split by just 1 point. But with LMP2 having such a small field spread, and a lot of teams still looking to get something out of the season, we can expect a great race as LMP2 bows out of full-time WEC competition. And in LMGT we'll be bidding farewell to the greatest set of GT cars in racing history, as GTE has one final dance under the floodlights. The first half of this season was dominated by Corvette, who wrapped up the title at Monza in July, but the last 2 races have been much more open, as reflected by the success ballast, where 7 of the 13 cars are now handicapped, and we've now had 4 different winners in the last 4 races. The focus here will be on the fight for second in points, with 7 cars still in contention to be runner-up. The Iron Dames currently lead the way here, but haven't finished on the podium since Portimao, though Bahrain last year was one of their many WEC near misses, and consistency is their big strength. Last year, Project One took an upset 1-2 finish in Bahrain, with Matteo Cairoli winning the race and PJ Hyatt and Gunnar Jeanette amongst the runners-up that day. If they can repeat that form this time around, Rexy would make for a very popular winner indeed. LMGT has a couple of new drivers for the finale. Frank Desertu returns to AF Corse aboard the 21, Esteban Masson makes his WEC debut with Kessel Racing, and Liam Talbot has joined D-Station Racing and their Aston Martin. The weather for Bahrain is what you'd imagine, with no rain forecast, although it did rain on setup day, and race air temps ranging around 30 degrees Celsius. We have a pair of free practice sessions on Thursday and FP3 on Friday before qualifying at 16:15 local. That's 13:15 UTC. The green flag for the race will wave at 2 PM local time on Saturday the 4th of November 2023. Who do you think will win the Bapco 8 Hours of Bahrain, and who will be world champions? Please let me know in the comments below, and whilst you're down there, why not press that like button and subscribe to the channel? It really helps me out.